and gentlemen, it is time for us to hear the first presenter, Mr. Kazuki Tochihara. Mr. Tochihara will make a presentation with the title, Living in Space Age, Working Toward a Bright Future.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to be here with you today. Now, I'd like to talk about peace in space. You can be the first human settlers on Mars. Would you like to be one of the lucky few? Last year, a Dutch non-profit organization announced the Mars One project, which plans to establish in 10 years the first human colony on the red planet. Despite the one-way ticket to Mars and 7 months journey, the news drew a lot of public attention. Amazingly, over 200,000 people from 140 countries have applied for it. Do you have any idea what kind of person will be chosen? The organizer stated, they are not looking for the perfect individuals, but for perfect teams. This shows the spirit of cooperation is the most important factor to become a part of the crew. When I joined a science camp at Tsukuba Space Center, I realized the foundation of teamwork involves mutual understanding among participants. I experienced one of the astronaut trainings. I worked as one of the controllers. My mission was to give the astronauts some directions as precisely and quickly as possible. I strained myself because the time and information was limited, and in space, failure could mean death. I learned what I needed was not fluency, but empathy towards my partners. Thanks to mutual understanding, humans have developed in many ways. One perfect example is at International Space Station, where people respect and cooperate with each other and do their best. 15 countries have been involved in this project. At this very moment, 400 kilometers above the Earth, astronauts and their staff are conducting many observations and scientific experiments. Regardless of gender, religion, or cultural background. Now, we are living in the space age. We enjoy the blessings of space development. For example, we can learn the latest weather through a satellite called Himawari. This is Daiichi, advanced land observing satellite, which play a significant role when the Great Tohoku earthquake occurred in 2011. Thanks to GPS, we don't have to worry about getting lost. When we use GPS, you get data from 4 satellites. Isn't that amazing? Outer space seems to be very peaceful. On the contrary, it is a very dangerous place. According to NASA, there are more than 500,000 pieces of space debris or space junk orbiting the Earth. They are parts of satellites or weathercast. Have you seen the movie Gravity? It was very scary, but it could happen any moment. Even small pieces can be extremely dangerous because they fly at about 27,000 kilometers per hour. Objects moving this speed can destroy or seriously damage satellites. Although some space agencies are monitoring these objects day and night, we don't know how to solve this problem. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies, there are 11 countries already have information gathering satellites. However, if we disregard necessary understanding and respect for others, these satellites can be used for military purposes. In fact, the history of space development is closely linked to the arms race. Space development and war are two sides of the same coin. By the way, I was once a Darth Vader. When I was 11, I got the second prize for costume contest in Star Wars convention. Darth Vader is my favorite character. I am fascinated by his supernatural power called Force. I really enjoy watching Star Wars because I know it is not a real story, it is fictional. What I learned from Star Wars that Force only breeds hate and never achieve permanent peace. Einstein once said, peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. There is an international agreement called Outer Space Treaty, which ensures the peaceful coexistence of different countries in outer space. But not every country ratifies a treaty. Without mutual understanding among nations, how can we maintain peace? I strongly believe space development is not only for countries which have rockets or satellites, because we are all members of spaceship Earth. In order to live peacefully in the space age, agreement and cooperation are essential. Therefore, I propose schools all over the world should teach about the history and current situation of space development through team building exercises. Students can be inspired by these challenges when working together. Also, this would provide us with a common ground to discuss the Outer Space Treaty. Furthermore, if we share more knowledge about space development with many people, new ideas will be generated. This could lead to solving problems such as space debris. Lastly, what can we do as an individual? Just thinking more about outer space is a good start. There are a lot of outer space seminars you can attend. JAXA website provides a lot of information. All you have to do is a little research and share your thoughts with others. Because ignorance and indifference cause misunderstanding. Having seen a picture of the Earth taken from space, I am enchanted by its beauty. It reminds me our planet is so unique and precious. As long as we live on the same globe, we are one team. By establishing mutual understanding through space education, I hope traveling to Mars becomes a reality in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tochihara.